Hi, we're here with Tana Hatton. How you doing, Tana?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. And we're at the Hometown Cellular Store here in
Yes.
Springfield. And tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Okay. Well, we're Hometown Cellular. We're an AT&T authorized retailer. We do cell phones, home phones, internet, you name it, we do it.
Okay. Wow, the store looks great.
Thank
And you've got your open sign outside, so
Yes,
everybody
we
knows that
do.
you're participating this evening.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Listen, thank you for talking to us.
No
Got a
problem.
beautiful store, and we hope some of our viewers will come out and talk to you.
Awesome. Me too.
Hi, this is Yvonne, and we're in Springfield this evening for Friday Night Live, and I'm here with woodworking specialist and artist Dale Reinscheld. How you doing, Dale?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
You got some great work out here that you're working on here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this started out as a pallet, and I took just a pallet and busted it up and decided to make something out of it. I needed a project for a demonstration for a class, and broke up a pallet and sketched out a design on a piece of paper and built it. And the class was on distressing and making something look old with painted finishes. So that's what took place there, was to build this little cabinet, and it's got a little latch there and opens up, and it looks very old, looks like an antique, and all recycled materials. The hinges actually came off of a piece of furniture that I took apart for the wood. I couldn't get the hinges off the cabinet, and I got a wood stove in my shop, so I threw that board in the wood stove and burnt the hinges off. So you can tell they're kind of old looking also after being through the wood fire a couple of times, and that made
And that
them
looks
look
like
old.
a toggle button over there. On the
Yes,
side.
I took just
my
a piece
coat.
of walnut and whittled that out to put it on there to kind of finish it off, to make a latch to be able to secure the door closed, and a little cherry pull to open it with.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
I started woodworking about, I guess, when I was at college at Western, down at Western. I got started at a cabinet shop down there in Smiths Grove, Kentucky, and then graduated and moved to Georgia, and then picked it up and started doing it again, and then we came back here to Springfield. And so been doing it ever since. So that was about 82, so it's been quite a few years now.
Okay. Now, when you finish these pieces, are they for sale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They are. Well, very good. Well, we know where to get some great art from then. Some things that use recycled materials, and that's always very popular.
100% recycled, yes.
And I know you're also an artist,
Yes.
so you use those talents to use your brush strokes on here to make it look even older? Is
That's
that
right,
Okay.
yeah. It's hard to mess up on something like this. A mess up gives it character, so using different colors and helps to being able to use a combination of colors, so that makes it very interesting. This has the yellow background that kind of stands out there.
Now, I hear you also share your talents with students. You teach classes. Okay, tell us a little bit about your classes.
Over at St. Catherine, do some refinishing, repair classes, furniture, antique repair and restoration, and they have been popular and gone well. So over there, do talk about woodworking, and majority of it is about finishing and how to repair finishes.
Okay, with older pieces of material?
Well, that's with more about restoring antiques.
Okay.
And refinishing or finishing new projects also. There's a lot of woodworkers out there that like to be able to put a nice finish onto their woodworking project, and I always say the finish makes or breaks it. So that's pretty much what those classes are about.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit about this piece here. I know this is a little different from
Yes,
some
it
of the
is.
others
That's a
that
little
you have.
finer. The joinery, the finish is very smooth, as you feel on there. But that was a piece of black walnut that I had laying on the workbench, and it wasn't a very big piece. And I thought that I would make something out of it. I had this piece of curly ash that you see contrast on the drawer front right there. And so I sketched out a design to use those two pieces of wood, and that's what I came up with. And so I decided to do angles. It's got an angled front and angled on the sides at the same time, and then came up with a pattern for the back to make a little hanging box. You can put keys in it or different things.
Yeah.
So, or a little matchbox, that sort of thing, to hang next to the stove or on the wall, so makes a nice little piece. But that would be a much finer finish right there, a multi-step finish using dyes and shellac and lacquer to build up to make a nice hand rub finish.
Okay. Now, is this the only type of art that you do, or are there other things that you do as well?
Well, I do oil paintings, oil paintings on canvas. So I enjoy doing that also.
And you're an all-around guy then.
Well,
you do it all. A little bit of everything?
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, listen, thank you so much for letting us look
Thank
at some
you.
of your items you have here this evening. And we're looking at one of the before. Right?
Before?
This is
That's
before.
yes, I made that this
and the after.
this morning actually. So this one's in the process of getting the paint steps on it and to be finished up.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for talking to us, Dale, and enlightening us on
Thank
some of the things that we can do with some of the items that we have in our homes, like pallets or whatever. Putting it all together with some found items and making them pretty.
Yes, making a
And
nice,
useful.
nice useful item out of some recycled materials. Yes.
Indeed. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Well, Nell, we're still touring the stores here that are involved with Friday Night Live, and we're at Hardin's Jewelers now.
That is correct. And Hardin's Jewelry is the oldest retail store we have on Main Street. They opened in 1949. They have been one of our most wonderful downtown merchants. They have just beautiful quality jewelry and fine gifts. And I love their clocks. So I'll just show you their beautiful clocks up here. And so, you know, if you need jewelry or if you need a gift, it's just a lovely place to come to. It's still owned by the Hardin family. Two sisters still run the store, and they are participating on Friday night, so we invite everybody to come over and visit Hardin's. They're running a special on some watches, so you could always ask about that special also.
Yes, indeed, for all of our graduates, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Come in and get a watch. It's got lots of nice gifts here for
Very.
all occasions.
Mhm.
So come on.
Unique gifts, very unique and beautiful jewelry.
Okay, we want to thank Hardin's Jewelers for being involved and for inviting us in this evening to take a look.
Yes, we do, Yvonne.
As I was going over the Parton County mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Said, stand and deliver, for I am the bold deceiver. Mushering the back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She said and she swore that she never would deceive me. But devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber and all to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny took my charges and she filled them up with water. Then called for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning when I rose up for travel. The guards were all around me and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol for she stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering